Tanetth here. We're doing something different today. By the name, you guys will probably figure out what. Basically, I'm going to be rebuilding this. If you guys know what the anime is, you know what it is. I was actually graciously lucky. I found a whole map system. A bunch of maps for this, and also I have the original post that gives me the step-by-step what each object is. Like on the map, it's all numbered out. So we're going to be doing this. So I'm maybe switching to my internet browser to see what each number means and all that, or mainly to see the number. But it's going to be flat world because it's a school place. All the floors are supposed to be level. So yeah. So I'm a fan of this anime, and I'm going to make this actually a functional minigame. I'm not good with coding with command blocks, but it's going to be something I'm going to be building for me and possibly setting up. It is 1.7.10 because I know Project Red has not been updated to 1.10 or 1.11. This map will be modded, mainly because I needed chisel, and I'm using Project Red mainly for the red alloy and the integration for when I need to do redstone. But, so, from this, it looks like we're going to want to at least get an outline. So, of course, going to do what I normally do, is build the outline. Now, if I look at a photo of the actual Hope's Peak Academy images, the first floor looks to be stone, like a red stone, red material, almost like red steel. Okay, that guy just did it out of brick. Yeah, it's as if it was all one color, so it has to be a smooth texture, but painted practically on the outside. Ah, that's a better picture. Huh, okay, that helps. So, by the looks of it, it looks like a darker red sand color, but we're just going to go for a shape. So I'm just looking at the base floor. Now, I doubt I'm going to get this accurate down to the maps that I got, because I couldn't make a actual Photoshop layer like one opacity change, so I actually get a layered view. If I look, I actually, either way I go, I'm going to get this to pop up because I didn't turn a certain feature on. Yeah, so, okay, looking at floor 1 of this, okay, and I need to look at how does, so above the gymnasium, okay, I don't understand the logic in that, but okay. So, no. Okay, so basically, I'm going to do the first thing, which is going to make sense in my eyes, and that is designate where the stairs are supposed to be. So, I should add carpenter's blocks, that way I can make the stairs look like the stairs in the thing, but I do have all these types of stairs and staircase, like a spiral staircase from DecoCraft. but it looks like I have a feeling. I remember from the thing. Of course, they don't show the actual. Ah, there. Okay, that helps. Red floor. Okay, so it looks like it's spruce. Okay, so by the looks of it, just to get the actual height of the building, I'm probably going to want to do slab staircase. Okay, now again, this is a big building, so, and I'm just trying to just get the base shape. I know I'm going for a part that I shouldn't be going for, but it gives right where one of the walls are supposed to be for the staircases, if I'm lucky and get this actually right. Now again, I am using a map that someone made. I'm hoping it is actually accurate to the anime, but I honestly don't know. And based on, since I'm not really giving a rough shape of this already, I don't know where I'm going to be putting the second story, because on the thing it literally does a flip and goes back the opposite direction. So if this is going to be at what, 4 height already, okay, that means this main portion will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's that height already. 5 will be 8 tall. It'll be 8 tall for the first floor. So that actually does help in the means of setting this up. Well, it would actually, because, okay, so that actually sets up how high the building is going to be. So let's go like this. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. There we go. Of course, I'm going to have to add a railing to this, I know. But this at least gives the height we want. And then that. So we go bum, ba, bum. Doom. Okay, there we go. That gives us the rough height of this build. So that's going to be helpful, knowing what the height is right off the bat. So then it would be like that. Okay. It's a stairwell. You have walls. So this would be a solid wall. This portion right here would be a solid thing of whatever material I use. I may add Thumbcraft to get one tool. I do not know how to use World Edit or World Painter, so that's why I'm adding mods. But that should be about what's needed for this staircase. So that helps. Now, of course, I understand I'm going to have to light it, so that's going to be fun. Hidden lights, I know how to do that. So, basically, the floor goes... the stairwells look like they're going into a wall and coming out of the wall, so it's literally like this on the map I'm looking at. So, it is helpful, I'll admit that, knowing... Now these are 1 meter of, some people have found out the blocks are 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. So 8 meter tall building, I don't know the conversion on that, so someone in the comments probably can fill that in for you. Now, this is going to be a mini game for the people within the Chronos cast. I may release it if you guys want me to once I'm done. But that's going to be when I'm actually done. Now, from here I'd have to go like this, and this would have to continue out like this. Now I want to switch the slabs out on these guys to actual spruce planks, just to make the blocks flush to each other. Again, this portion no one's going to see unless you mine into it. But here, if I look at the photo online, there it is. It's at a. They have triangle for the railing, but we can't really get railing in Minecraft. There we go. And this hallway literally splits off down like that. Okay, and I already did a portion of this wrong, because I have the other one being 3 wide, not 2 wide. It makes sense to have a 3 wide staircase. There we go. At which it's like this. Honestly, I don't need that one there. I could literally... Okay, there we go. I could just leave it like this. But I would either have to make custom blocks, which means more mods for the Chronos class to install to run this world, which does not sound at all smart, especially since we're not going to be using modded objects, really. We're going to be using custom NPCs once in a while for occasional additives or more of, well, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to write the rules for it, but it's literally a modded mini game. So I don't really see this, if this gets released, this ever becoming a server like Hypixel thing, because again, if someone were to take this up after me and were to fix it up to run off of vanilla blocks and custom NPCs via how do I put it, off of the command blocks, that would be great. But yeah, so that gives us up to the 2nd floor, so that gave us the height. Okay, by the looks of it, it doesn't give me dimensions, which sucks. It just gives me a layout. So I just needed to get the height of the build, and / time set day / game rule. Really? Game rule do day day. Game rule do command block output daylight do, well, 6 8. Okay, so that's 8 meters. Okay, I need a conversion. Meters to feet, I need that. 8. Okay, that's 26 feet. That's a huge staircase. 26-foot long staircase. Jeez. Okay. So, then I probably want to go at least for this side. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay. This is going to be fun because, so that is 12 plus 8, so that's 20 meters long just from this corner of the build to the top of the stair, to the corner of the staircase. Then it's, that is 20. I would probably want to go 40. Okay, this is going to be a big build. I know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11. So how does 30 look? 30 looks pretty accurate, and then it goes back the entire length. Okay. Back to about here, if I can. Yep. Is that actually equal to this? Yep, it is. Okay. Goes back all the way to there. Then looks like it goes out 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9 blocks back. Then goes 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes back out to this height. But it breaks in the middle right here, then goes out again, then up to here. Okay, so that should be like this. Okay, so we got that. Then we have our entrance right here. So to here, so we do our entrance like that, at which it looks like it might be, really knew how many pixels that was, and I could just done inches to feet. Okay, probably the entrance, maybe looking at the photo. Okay, so the entrance is literally just a brick wall, 2 doors, and 2 doors. That's so helpful. So probably put a door here to a 5 wide door right here. Then it looked like it had a 2 period gap. Then a 5 wide there. Okay, so that, and then we have how much of a gap do we have here? 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So we have our entrance, which we could actually extrude a bit, be a little bit of at our own add-on to the map, make it so it is a little bit custom and not directly linked to the anime, I guess. Which, in my eyes, is heresy, but for this, it's Minecraft. There we go. So that adds a little bit of depth to the doors. So that was the main point of adding that. It's just going to add detail. Then it goes and does this again in reverse. So how many blocks was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 blocks. Wow, it's already been 20 minutes. Well, my goodness, that jump cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back how many? Well, I know that's 2, 5 maybe? 3, 6. Okay, 6 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have a feeling that's going to be 6 or 8, one of the two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I was close. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it goes back. 2, 3. I just want to get the outline done today. So it needs to go 1 more block. That was just to get the height of the first floor. I'd rather have the max height than deal with getting the floor set up, because this is going to be a big build. Okay. Then it goes... It does the same thing that side did, so 1, 2, 3. So how many is that? This is going to be a big build. Just from the outline of the first floor, you could tell how big this is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, then it goes then it goes back up to here. Right about here, yeah. Goes back to here. At which, looking at the map, oh, okay, so that's what that is. Okay, good to know. And it looks like it's only a portion of the long wall, so that's 15. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that looks about accurate to the build. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Then it goes inward. So looking at the map, this is the outer wall that I'm building. I'm not building the inner wall. That is going to be a lot harder. Rather get the heights, which I got, and the size of this before I even start on any of that. So that's that. Then it's, well, looking at it, it's going to be a 1 meter there, 2 meter back, and then like 3. I know I'm using meters instead of blocks, so it looks like that from the picture. And then we have a 1, 2. Is this going to be a double door? No, it's going to be a single door. Okay. At which it looks like this. And that's just to show where a door is going to go on my part. So that's supposed to be the elevator. So that's going to be fun to make. So then it looks like it goes back to here. Then this wall that I'm building right now, this outline wall, is also the exterior wall. Okay, and it goes for, how long have I placed already? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then it goes back out to here, which was 3 blocks, so it's not that big of a jump out, but it still shows. Okay, then we have 1, 2. So how much was this again? 1, 2, 3. I'm bad at remembering my own build. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back to 20. Okay. So it looks like it's 25. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Then it comes... Now this is the odd part, because it goes in 1 for this portion, and I'm going to do a 3 wide gap, because this is where a new portion of the map I need goes. This is where the first floor dorms are. And yeah. Oh, this is going to be a fun project. I'm not even done with the outline of the first floor. I'm at 10 on the map. I'm nowhere near 1, and 1's way over there. But there we go. At least so I know I've repeated this like 5 or 6 times, but the height's going to be helpful in the long run. So then it literally goes straight for till up to the first bend in the door. So about here. Again, I'm looking at this from the map's perspective. I have not measured, gone in and tried measuring the stuff and doing area and all that. So it looks like it goes to here. Then it goes. Now from that, okay. Now this is where I'm going to have to guess because of how it's designed. Because right here, it looks like it goes to about here, then a meter in both ways. Like this, and going to here. Okay, if I remember all the characters from Danganrompa, you have about what? Actually, I have the map of the dorms, so I can literally count up how many. Okay, so there's 15. Okay, there was the mysterious 16th. Yeah, so 15 students in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 by what it looks like that really. That big of a classroom, so it'd probably go to here. So you have a 5, so that gives 5 rows of 3. Now again, this is just going to be more. There's going to be some aesthetic stuff, really. Doorway there, where it's just aesthetically pleasing. Well, okay, never mind. I actually understand. Okay, so that's wrong. That is technically right, but wrong. Okay, so I'm going to use... Let's just get some wool. Okay, so this is technically right from the photo, but wrong. The door is right. But the sizing is wrong. It's right, but it's also wrong. So the door is here, and is like this. Okay? But the room is like how I said, but more like this. So it looks like I replaced everything with just wool this time. But I'm thinking, let's make it actually 1 block wider. This is just to keep me from mistaking what's what. Because it's just labels for the rooms. So that looks more accurate. But it's just labels for the rooms. So that's what I'm mistaking for. Okay. So the door, on the other hand, is not like this. I was looking at the label for the actual size. Okay. So it goes like this. Mental marker for a door there, and then like that. Okay, so it's 2. Okay, so I got this off by 1 block. Because it is a 2 wide divider for here. So like that. Then this. Okay, which now I'm seeing the room. So the hallways, I want the hallways mainly to be 3 wide. But seeing this, okay, so this has to be a wall. Okay. And then looks like it goes to here. So that's just I'm just making mental notes within the build and it goes to here. So going to the first corner, match right here. Nope, I'm one block off, but one of the classrooms are literally this big, and that makes sense for what type of room it is. So this whole portion right here, by the map, is solid concrete, or solid stone or something. So like the portion I'm building back here is solid stone. This needs to be moved because classroom is like that. Then we have this going to there, 1, 2. Yeah, you can see the issue, but then again, it's a curve, so it's just expand this by at least 2. There we go. To then have a 3-way door, and then we do this. There we go. So that looks like those are 2 classrooms, about the same size. Okay. Then we just do that. Then this jumps quite a distance down. Again, this is nowhere probably going to be accurate. I'm probably going to be reshaping this. That at least looks pretty accurate for the distance. The dorms are going to be back here, which makes sense. So this literally goes all the way down to here and is another solid block. Again, probably for structural purposes, but there's no point in it. Really. It's just another block. Like, that portion is just a block. That's a block of concrete or whatever. It's probably just more supportive stuff. Then we go here, 2, 3, and there is a door right here. Two. There we go. For something, I don't know what, but goes to there, and that circle is not helping my case. To about there. Then it's literally flat. The back is literally flat for a good long while. For a good majority of this build. Well, this outline anyway. Okay, this is where that block line is, so we're going to be on this block line to here. Okay. Now, I am going to change one thing up from the anime because it doesn't... I don't see how it makes structural sense. Basically, think... So, there we go. It has one block in, at which it's going to link up to here. Okay, so... Then we have a... Now, on the second floor in this, it has a swimming pool on top of the gymnasium. I think you guys see my concern there. Because adding a swimming pool means I'd have to add more height to the building for the pool. So having it on the first floor would make more sense in my mind. So that will be the only... Maybe there will be a few speculations off of the anime. But, yeah, so... From the staircase... Okay, staircase, there's at least that big of a block. Solid block of concrete. Actually, I'm wrong. We need to here, concrete. There we go. Because there is a entrance before something else. So let me look at the map. Ah, that sort of makes sense for the gymnasium. Okay, so I'm still going to build it as if the gymnasium. I'll just build the gymnasium and deal with the pool later. Probably won't be well. We went up 4 blocks. I can make a decently sized pool. Okay, so then it's like right here. Okay, and we're gonna bring this wall across because this is literally just narrows it. Go, and then we go here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So this literally is needing to be bigger because on the map you have a solid block right here and another solid block on the opposite side. There we go. Literally, it's a flat wall on this side, and then you have about to... Okay. That's that. Then we need to do... The reason this narrows down is because we have this going like this. But because looking at the map, it has a solid block going right here. So I got the size wrong for the length, but not really. To there, then this literally is coming into it and needs to be, this side needs to be moved over a little. Then it literally just goes back. So it goes like that. The staircase. Okay, it goes from here. Escape options, peaceful. Just to get rid of the mobs. Goes all the way to there. Oh, this is actually being quite accurate, and then we need to remove this portion because it goes around this. Ditto with you. I really love the lag. And I don't even have many mods installed. I just have a bunch of chunks loaded. There we go. This can be removed. Now, I do not plan on filling those chunks in with stone. I'm just going to fill those up with torches. Okay. Or make it so mobs don't spawn on this map. Then from here, it's a long thing right here. Okay. Yeah, that's about actually the accurate size. Yeah, and then just comes back across. And yeah, this is the majority of floor 1. Now, again, I will have to tweak it every so often, but that just means this will be a good while series in my eyes. There we go. So we got so this is the gymnasium. So we have the entrance, we have right here, it looks like it's the music room. So let's just finish off these rooms that I started, which has the entrance literally right here. Go, and like that. And it could be a bit larger. There we go. Well, I'm leaving the holes I punched in the ground there because I'm going to remove it anyway. So that's about accurate for the sizing on the map. So we need to finish off that because that's the bathrooms. So trying to make sure I'm getting the right same size. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There we go. That's about accurate to that. Then we have a solid wall again for the nurse, medical. 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is a good distance away from here. So the entrance has a 2, 3. I think it's going to be 5. A literal, just a beam in the center of it makes sense. Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, boom. That's a little too close to the beam, but that's fine. There we go. So guys, that is relative, and again, looking at the map, this is a solid chunk. So we're going to go grab torches, which does give hidden light under the stairs. Go. This is a solid wall. Up. Solid wall. Remove this guy. Throw this spruce back. There we go. So that's a solid wall, and it goes and connects up. But again, I was going for the outer walls, so if I throw the inner walls in, the inner wall is going to be off by a lot, because the outer wall, it's supposed to go to here. I guess I could do that, just add, it does not correlate at all, I know, but because I have to go like that to link to the first portion right here. Because the map that I'm looking at, minus all the numbers, narrows it down to that. So they can only go up the stairs. And then this is a solid block. That whole thing is one linked solid block. That, oddly enough, minus this wall, if that wall wasn't being part of the music room, would be connected to that, and everything around it would be a solid chunk. That's all one layer. This is being connected to that, so this is a chunk of nothing. Okay, did I get about everything? That's either a chunk of nothing or room. Looks like I did. So, this gave us the base of the first floor. Now, I'm not going to be throwing the dormitories in quite yet. I want to get this portion all situated. While this episode was focused on more of getting the outline and height, it did help to see how much space I actually am working with. Because in the photo, they have a huge back 40 to have outdoor room, which they are never outdoors. So we have our entrance, we have the pillar holding in the center. The hallways are actually relatively a decent size. Of course, that's probably going to be ending up doing this instead, just because I'm that kind of person to throw a curve into it. But yeah, we do have several mods installed, so that will help throw some stuff in for decorations and all that. So, yeah. Now, if you're wondering why I gave the custom NPCs, that's going to be in the rules near the end of the series, near the closer end of the series. Now, there is going to be a big difference in this instead. Well, 1 second. / game rule keep. Wait, I need to do the rule. Keep inventory true. Okay, yes, give me the respawn function. Okay. So spawn is literally within the wall. Okay, so is there, I know there's a command, I think, like slash, so let me do slash help. Geez, effect, difficulty, debug. Okay, slash set spawn set slash help 2. This is sad that I don't know slash give slash help slash kill slash me slash 3 set block scoreboard say publish play sound. Okay. Okay, there we go. Set world spawn. There we go. So now spawn is at this block for the time being. That's the command I needed. I didn't know how to do that. Thank you for that. So guys, yeah, this is just the outline. I'm not going to be sticking to just stone. If anything, I'm going to look for something that's closer to the metals, which I'm probably going to go in here and see what I can find. If anything, it'll probably be a laboratory block with a connected texture or one of these ones with the connected textures, because that is somewhat the texture, this portion, not so much that portion. So if I can make it, if I can find one without the rivets, that would be good, or I'll make texture and replace the rivets and make it a smooth texture. One of the two. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I know I'm going to enjoy, so I'll see you when I see you. Peace.